Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Vanderbilt versus Georgia college basketball matchup on Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls, looking for one-on-one concierge-style service. But those packages are not available on the website. You've got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. Vandy taking on Georgia. It's battle in the SEC. Both these teams kind of, I'd say, really not living up to where they would hope to be. Georgia, I think, had their opportunities this season to take the step up, move forward, and kind of become a next-level team. But as we've seen through the case as Mike White's coaching career, that just doesn't happen with his teams. And we've seen with Georgia, 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games in this 14-11 record that they're sitting on. They're 3-4 on the road and 6-1 against the number on the road, but they're just 11-13 against the number overall. Meanwhile, Vandy 7-18 on the season, all 7 wins taking place at home. They've lost 8 of those home games, also 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games. So while Vandy is considered to be, one of the bottom teams in the SEC, I'd say it's Vandy and Missouri. Really, Georgia is in that mix as well. These teams have not played this season, but Vandy has won the last 4 times they played. Mike White, of course, was the coach of Georgia last year, so it's not his first rodeo here. Dogs are slumping badly. They have now lost 6 games in a row. They had that game against Florida that went to overtime, and since then, it's been a downward spiral. They just got off another game against Florida where they were just a 4-point dog at home, lost that one by 6. So, the Bulldogs, the game they lost at Arkansas, Mississippi State, they got crushed. 10-point loss at home against South Carolina as a 1.5-point favorite, and losing by 9 at home against Bama in a game they were up really, really big. So we've seen Georgia and pretty much seen them unravel before our eyes. Meanwhile, you have a team like Vandy, the expectations are just really not there for the Commodores. So, getting that win over Texas A&M, and they have the other win in their last 10 was against Missouri, and they played against a lot of the heavy hitters in the conference, the Kentucky, Tennessee, Auburn, Mississippi State. So if you're not a good team and you're playing that kind of schedule, well, it's not going to be a very pretty experience, and I think Vandy pretty much sums that up. Georgia just doesn't shoot the ball extremely well. It just seems that when they're streaky good from beyond the arc, and they certainly have some good young players, but they haven't been coming through. They are shooting 73% from beyond the line, and they are up against a porous Vandy defense that is absolutely hideous at defending the perimeter, 358. Vandy also doesn't get at the boards very well, but neither does Georgia. I think when we look at the offensive side, Vandy's actually better on the boards in this one, but the Georgia defense certainly better than this pitiful Vanderbilt offense. 353rd in the nation in shooting from the floor, 351st from the perimeter, and really just hitting 70% of their free throws on top of it. I really don't love the way Georgia's playing, but I think taking Vandy, even though they did get that win against Texas A&M, who's a better team than Georgia, so we know they certainly have it there. I just don't have too much confidence in it, though. Oh boy, it's one of these rough ones where it's basically a coin flip when you factor in the point spread. I think I'm going to take Georgia, though, and lay the points on the road, and not all that confidently. So if you have comments saying otherwise, I'm all ears. But that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help get you on the most favorable bets on the board today.